Hi everyone, I continue on the lesson. So simplifying fractional expressions. So I want to receive a fractional algebraic expression. Means top is algebraic expression, bottom is the same, and I want to simplify it. The only way I can simplify is if I factor both of them. So for example, when you look at here, this example, you cannot simplify 3 and 9 and say this is 3. So no, that doesn't work this way. Okay, that's wrong, because it has to be multiplication and division between them. Otherwise, you cannot simplify from top and bottom. Okay, so if it's plus and minus between them, you cannot simplify it. Okay, so you can't do that. So you have to factor both of them. Okay, so divide both numerator and denominator by the same number or variable. So top and bottom we divide. So I recommend factor top and bottom. Okay, so but if you want to find what you can cancel from top and bottom and then divide top and bottom with that, it is time consuming. Okay, so I recommend factor both of them. How do you factor? Common factoring, difference square, factor trinomial things. Okay, so those what I just said in the previous videos. Okay, so use those factoring and then you will see what is in common. But if you want to find what is in common and then divide both top and bottom with that, and then you cancel, and then so yes, that's also possible, but it's very time consuming. Okay, and sometimes it's hard to understand what is in common. Okay, but if you factor top and bottom, then you know, okay, perfect. So I factor top. What do I factor? What is in common? 3x. 3x multiple 1 plus 2y. How about bottom? So 3 squared xy. Oh, perfect. Can I cancel? Yes. Can I cancel? Yes. Anything else? No. Okay, so the answer is 1 plus 2y divided by 3y. Can I cancel y and y? Oh, 3z. I'm sorry. Must be 3z here. What's wrong with me? Okay, so z. Okay, so 1 plus 2y over 3z, and perfect. Okay. Also, before I start to show you all the examples, I have to tell you something. Mathematically, if I give you a fraction, algebraic, which top and bottom are algebra, okay? So I have to emphasize and I have to mention the denominator is not 0. Otherwise, it's undefined. None of the examples in the lesson have that. Okay, so we assume the denominator is not 0. Okay, but it has to be part of the question. So it's not your fault. If it's not included, it's not your job. Must be part of the question. So part of the question, we have to see x is not 0, z is not 0. Because if one of them is 0, then it makes denominator 0 and it's undefined. Okay, so it's that. If you want to be very mathematically correct here, you can say bracket z is not 0. That must be part of the question. Okay, because here you are showing that I am sure I have a fraction and I am sure I know that denominator must be non-zero, otherwise it's undefined. So I am sure about that. Okay, that denominator is not 0, so then the thing is undefined, the thing is defined. Okay, so if it's not part of the question, you don't include it here, so it's not your fault, must be part of the question, and I don't reduce any mark here. Okay, so how about this? Oh, okay, so I have to factor. Okay, the top, can I factor? Yes, it's difference square. X minus 5 multiple x plus 5. Okay, perfect. How about bottom? So can I, okay, so I'm looking for two numbers. If I multiply them minus 10, if I add them 3 and I say 5 and minus 2, okay? So x minus 5 and x plus 2. This and this cancel, so you have x plus 5 over x plus 2. But again, part of the question I have to say this. Denominator is not 0, and here I can say the answer is x plus 5 over x plus 2, and bracket x is not minus 2. Okay, but you don't include it, doesn't matter. How about next? Okay, remember, when I give you a fractional algebraic, that top and bottom are algebra, you have to factor both of them and then simplify. So for example, here you don't simplify x and x. Doesn't work this way. No, 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 no. When you have plus and minus between them, you can't. Okay, so I factor. Can I factor top? No, it's already factored. Yes. So then it must be here. Okay, so x plus 1 multiple x plus 2. Yes. Okay, so yes. Okay, can I cancel this and that? Yes, so it is 1 over. When you don't see anything, means 1. 1 is left because you divided, cancel. So it's not 0. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. So here I have to mention this part of the question, that denominator is not 0, or here I can say x is not minus 2. Again, you don't have it here, you don't include it, doesn't matter. Okay, so we just assume that must be that. Okay, so how about this one? Yes, I can do for both of them. Okay, perfect. So for the first one, I am looking for two numbers that if I multiply them is minus 6, if I add them is minus 5, so it's minus 6 and 1. Yes. How about here? For these two, if I add them, multiple 4, if I add them 5, so it's 4 and 1. Perfect. So now I can cancel, I can factor. So 2x squared, yes, minus 6x plus 1x, oops, yes, minus 3 over 2x squared. Okay, so to write larger here, so yes, plus 4x plus x plus 2 equal, so you factor 2x, x minus 3 plus x minus 3 over 2x, x plus 2 plus x plus 2. And now you factor x minus 3, oops, 2x plus 1, oops, over x plus 2, 2x plus 1. And this cancels, so it is this over this, which I can say this is not that. And part of the question, I have to see 2x squared plus 5x plus 2 equal is not 0. Okay, so how about here? Okay, so how about this one? Again, here this can be part of the question. Y is not minus a. Okay, so how about here? So I do it step by step. So can I factor 3? Yes, common factoring. Remember, common factoring must be the first step to be checked. Okay, so a minus y multiple a plus y. Okay, so this, yes, divided by a plus y over 3. Okay, so then 3 multiple a minus y multiple a plus y. So look like 9. Oh my goodness. Okay, so multiple 3 over a plus y. And it is 9 a minus y, or I can do 3 squared because I can then cancel maybe. I can check. Here I cannot cancel, but I can check. Okay, so then this and this I cancel. Okay, so the answer is 9a minus y. Okay? Yeah. The reason The reason I say denominator cannot be 0 is, yes, if denominator is 0, it's undefined. Also, what do I have here? When I cancel this and that, look at this. When I cancel this and that, mathematically, what do? Mathematically, if I ask you, when you cancel top and bottom, when you have something top, the same thing bottom, when you have common and you cancel, what are you doing mathematically? Mathematically, the problem is you are not here to answer. Mathematically, you are dividing top and bottom. You are dividing top and bottom with a plus y. When you cancel, for example, 3 from top and bottom, you are dividing top and bottom with 3. So, if I have a plus y equals 0 and divide top and bottom with that, so I'm dividing top and bottom with 0, doesn't make any sense. That's why I emphasize on that. But we consider and we assume all denominators are not 0. Otherwise, everything will be wrong. But mathematically, that must be part of the question. If I want to have the question mathematically correct, I should have that. Okay, so how about practice here? Okay, do I need to factor top? No, it's already factored. Can I factor bottom? Yes. Why? Can I cancel? Just y and y. Okay, so it is 3x over 2 plus 3x. Okay, and here I can say x is not minus 2 over 3, because then the denominator will be 0. So here I can say y is not 0 and x is not minus 3 or minus 2 over 3. Yes, yeah. Okay, that must be part of the question. Okay, so you're not your job. Okay, so let me check. Yes, good. How about next? Okay, so what can I factor here? Oops, what happened? Okay, so I'm not sure if it's going to help me here. Okay, oh my God, yeah. So what do you factor here? Just 2, AB plus CD. I don't say anything in common. 2A, B, C, D. And I can say A, B, C, D is not 0. Means none of them. So A, B, C, D is 0. Okay, so can I cancel? Yes, 2 and 2. So the result is A, B plus C, D over A, B, C, D. Okay? How about here? That's a very good question. Many times I see issues here. Because a student, they don't notice that when they have one, oops, it's crazy. I don't know why. Sometimes it's working this way, not helping me to do my job. Okay, so when you see 1, you can write 1 power anything. And here I need x minus 1, x squared minus 1 squared. Okay, so it is x minus 1, x minus 1 multiple x plus 1. And this cancel. What is left? 1 from top. So this must be part of the question. Okay, so 1 over x plus 1. That's it. Okay, so here, how about this one? Okay, what can I cancel here? What should I do? Okay, so look at this. If you have minus before a fraction, it's the same to use minus for top or use minus for bottom. We usually don't use minus for bottom, not because it's wrong. No, it doesn't look good. But we don't use for top and bottom. Okay? So here when you see minus out there, you can say, okay, so I have, it means minus 2x plus y over y minus 2x. Okay, so it is y minus 2x over y minus 2x, which is 1. Yes. Okay, from part of the question, I have to say y is not 2x. Otherwise, denominator will be 0. Doesn't make any sense. And otherwise, if it's that, I cannot cancel top and bottom. When I cancel top and bottom, I have to make sure the thing that I'm canceling is not 0. because otherwise I'm dividing top and bottom with something 0. Okay, these are all mathematically important notes. Okay, so here we consider all of them are really there. Okay, so this one here. Also, if you look, if you see something like that, you at the beginning you don't notice. I have 2x minus y over y minus 2x. What can I do here? Remember, you always can factor minus from any algebraic expression, minus 1, and then change all of them. Change all of the sign inside the bracket. Okay, and then, oh, good, I see they both the same. And then I can cancel. Okay, so that's that. Here, again, what do you see in common? Okay, in common, I see a, b, oh, oops, sorry. In common, I see bx, a minus x divided by cx, a minus x. Okay, so acx is not the same as cx squared. Yes, so just okay, so then you can cancel this and this, you can cancel this and this, and b over c is the answer. Okay, b over c is the answer. Yes, so let me check here. Yes, perfect. So yeah, how about here? How about this one? Yeah, so here. Okay, how about this one? Okay, this one, yes, I can factor. Okay, so 3a multiple a plus 2. Yes, yes. How about here? A plus 2 square. Okay, this and that, which is 3a over a plus 2, and a is not minus 2. Okay, this I don't need, you don't need to tell that. Okay, so this must be part of the question that I say, oops, that I say a squared plus 4a plus 4 is not 0. Okay, so good. How about this one? This question. Okay, so and we have this question, and then we have practice question. Okay, so okay, so let me see. Okay, so I can factor 2x squared, 2x minus 2x. Yes, okay, now I can factor 2 and 2. I can factor this and this. It's x over 3 minus 2x. Okay, perfect. Okay, so how about here? Do I see anything in common? Yes, so 6 is in common. C is in common. Okay, 3a squared is left. Minus b is left. Oops, divided by 14. D is yes, and 3a squared minus b. Okay, just as a clue, what you factor from top, one of them should be in the denominator because you want to cancel. Of course, maybe at the end I see I cannot cancel anything, but that can be my clue just to see if I can see something in common. Okay, so do I see something in common? Yes, this and that, and the result is, oh, here 3 and here is 7, so the result is 3c over 7d. Okay, good job. Yeah, okay, so now I go to practice questions. So combine and simplify. So we have two questions here, 3, 4, and 5. So 6, some of them are done for you just to see later. Okay, so okay, here. Yes, hopefully if I can zoom here. So what do I see here in comment? So I have to factor. Okay, so it is 15. Okay, it's 3 multiple 5 multiple 2 squared multiple 7 a cubed b over 3 squared multiple 7 a cubed b squared c. Okay, what do I cancel? 3 and 3 cancel. 7 and 7 cancel. This and this cancel. This and this cancel. What is left? 20. This is left. So this one, oops. I am looking for, okay, something to show you. Yes, and this one and this one. Yes, and this one. Okay, so 20 over, I change the color. 20 over 3bc. And yes. Okay? Yeah, that's the answer. How about here? Oh, nice. I can factor. Okay, so it's x plus y multiple x minus y multiple x plus y because difference is square. X minus y multiple x plus y is squared. Now can I cancel this and that? Can I cancel this and that? Yes, and then oh, then I can cancel that one as well. Okay? So, yes, I need to change the color, otherwise you just don't see which one I cancel. Okay? So done. What is the result then? 1. The result is 1. Okay, that must be part of the question. Okay, so I'm just not okay. So the OneNote doesn't really help when I zoom. My goodness, driving me crazy. Okay, so how about this one here? Okay, so this one and this one not 0. Yes. Okay, so now I factor x squared minus y squared multiple x squared plus y squared. I know I can factor x squared minus y squared more, but I don't need, because then I have to go back again. So oops, my goodness, ax cube over a squared x squared x squared plus y squared. Okay, now I can cancel this and this. Factorization of this one, if I factor this one, doesn't help me because I don't have anything in denominator to cancel. So this and that, this and that. Okay, so what is left? X over a. Yeah, beautiful. This one. Okay, you can simplify this way. Oops. Okay, so how about the next? So how about this one? So we have to do this one, and this one is done. I just have to talk about them. Yeah, 2 left. So Wanted to do the another video, but doesn't matter, I can do it here. Okay, so step by step. This one, this one, this one. I'm looking for two numbers. If I multiply them, -2. If I add them, -1. And that's -2 and 1. X minus 2 multiple x plus 1. How about here? I'm looking for two numbers. If I multiply them, -30. If I add them, 13. Okay, so it is 15 and -2. Yes, okay, so step by step. So 5x minus 1. Yes, I don't need to do anything. X minus 2, I don't need to do anything. X minus 2 multiple x plus 1. Yes, here this one is different. So this plus 15x minus 2x minus 3 equal. So it's 5x minus 1 multiple x minus 2 over x minus 2 multiple x plus 1, and then I factor from these two separate. I factor from these two separate because this is the second category of trinomials. Okay, a is not 1, so it is 5x. I can factor 2x plus 3, and here I can factor minus 2x plus 3. Yes, step by step. Okay, so this I have to just collect them, and then I can do this. Okay, so it is 5x minus 1 multiple x minus 2 over x minus 2 x plus 1 2x plus 3 5x minus 1. Yes, and you can factor, then cancel this and that, cancel this and that. What is left from top? 1. What is from bottom? This. Okay, perfect. So far so good. Yes, and then at the end, what is the result? So here at the end I can say it is 1 over 2x squared 5x plus 3. Okay, so how about here? How about this one? Look at division. You change it to multiplication and flip it, top and bottom. Maybe before to do flip, you can cancel d and d. It's correct, doesn't matter. I didn't do it because I wanted to show you. Then top, bottom, you multiply because it's multiplication in fractions. It's division, you change it to multiplication, you flip it. And then you factor both of them and then you cancel. So this is 2 here. Okay? So that's 2 as well. So far so good? Yes. Okay, so how about here? The same thing. You have division. Yes, you change it to multiplication, flip it. Then factor top and bottom and then cancel. And you can see I use different color to show the cancellation. Okay? So far so good? Yes. So some of them so very challenging, so I can do them. Some of them no, I can just show you the result and you can just pause the video, do on your own, and then just continue to see what is the result. Maybe I made a mistake, you can let me know. Okay, so here you have division. You change to multiplication and flip the one after division. Maybe you have two divisions. You have to change, flip both of them after division. Okay, so and change division to multiplication. Then factor top and bottom. Factor all of them. And then factor and then cancel. That's very nice. The top is x squared minus 9, which is difference square. The other one is x squared plus 5x plus 6. I can factor. That's the first category, a equal 1. Denominator, a is not 1, so I have to group it. The second category, I group it. I call it grouping. Grouping because I just factor 2 by 2. Okay? And you can see here, and then simplify top and bottom. The same thing here. So yes, so here we have to talk about, okay, so here this question is just fractions, addition and subtraction. So you simplify top, you simplify bottom. For simplification of top, you need to find least common denominator. For bottom, least common denominator. Just simplify it and then cancel. That's it. Okay, so that's the answer here. And even I don't need to say denominator is not 0, because denominators are numbers, so I don't even need to say that. I'm sure they are not 0. Okay, so done here. This question, that's very nice. It's a very nice question. And I would like to do this in another video because I like to have you fresh. So, and then we will be done with the lesson. So I stop here as a video. So I would say, I think it's video number 1, right? So I do that, and then I do the other one in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.